Hello, my dear friends, dear brothers and sisters. Once again, I am here with you with a new episode for my Bible message. I hope all are you good and you are doing very well. So, today's Gospel is about Mathew chapter 13, verses 44 to 52. So let's start here. Jesus said to his disciples, "The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure buried in a field which a person finds and hides again, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has and buys that field." Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for fine pearls. When he finds a pearl of great price, he goes and sells all that he has and buys it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net thrown into the sea, which collects fish of every kind. When it is full, they haul it ashore and sit down to put what is good into buckets. What is bad, they throw away. Thus, it will be at the end of the age. The angels will go out and separate the wicked from the righteous and throw them into the fiery furnace, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. "Do you understand all these things?" They answered, "Yes." And he replied, "Then every scribe who has been instructed in the kingdom of heaven is like the head of a household who brings from his storeroom both the new and the old." So this is our today's gospel that brings us some messages for our life and for the kingdom of heaven. Let's explain some meaning of today's gospel by our God Jesus. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure." Treasure is a very highly prized thing. So here we see 2-3 examples of our life. So I will not go to these lines. I would like to tell all of you some very meaningful words that is very necessary for our daily life. We have to believe the words of God's. Without his will, without his ideas, we cannot go ahead. That thing is very essential for our life. So what happened here? God says the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure buried in a field. It's a very valuable thing that is buried in a field, which a person finds and hides again. Somebody found it and hides it, or it was taken by that person, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. And after that, what happened? In the jocund moment, he goes there and sells all that he has and buys that field. Jesus again here saying that the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for fine pearls. Merchant is always search of good pearls, and it is like our some people in this world. They are always want to get some joy, some happiness in money or in wealth. But one thing is very one thing is very right, that wealth or money will not give us happiness. This actually and indirectly this will destroy our lives. So what should we do? We should listen to the words of God's, the words of Jesus, what Jesus saying, in which path he leads our lives. We should lead a good life since our birth, since we convinced about our life. Today's gospel is very important for our life, for people's life in our society. Some people are there in our society. You always find this type of personalities, that some people are always run after wealth, run after money, run after lands, but ultimately will they get happiness? Do you think that? No, they will not. They are not getting happiness in life. After running and running, uh, running and running after wealth or money, they are indirectly destroying their own lives, because life's main theory is in happiness. It lies in happiness. With a good pearl, with a land, with money, you cannot go ahead for a long time. People will stop there if they don't listen to the words of Jesus. These words are very precious for our life. Our life's preciousness is not lied on wealth or money or greediness. Greediness can destroy our lives. Greediness may stop us to go ahead. So always we should understand this type of activities. Here we also get, that is wicked things, evil things should not be there in our life, and it is known by each and everyone in our society. In the last, Jesus saying that, do you understand all these things? That means Jesus try to ask them that what he advised, what he gave suggestions, did they understand at all? They said yes. They answered yes. And that time he replied, he told them, and his reply was, then every scribe who has been instructed in the kingdom of heaven is like the head of a household who brings from his storeroom both the new and the old. The words of God and his precious gospel are very important to mankind, but it is not completely good when God himself revealed this meaning from his own mouth. He will advise us, or he will give us some information about our life, when to go, when not to go, what are the don'ts, and what should be done by us. So in the last, I will also say that we should, out of our greediness, we should, out of our greed for money and wealth, the precious things are God's words and his ideas and his concepts. Money and wealth and pearls will not lead a good life for us. They can destroy us. So we should remember always this word. So I think I should stop here for today's gospel, and that is the end of this gospel. I hope you will like this video as previously you like this, or you think in your mind. You always should think a good. So let's stop here, and once again I'm telling, if you like my video, please subscribe and share this to all you know. Amen.